Hey guys, it's a new year. It's 2020.
We're back.
Back.
We are back in action. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Okay. Um, First of all, I'm Christy, and this is Kara. We are with Creative Business Builders, where we help you automate the tech in your business so you can get back to making
All the pretty things.
all the pretty things. And on this first Tuesday, it is the first Tuesday of the new year, isn't it? It is, because
Yeah,
first Tuesday of the new year.
that's right. Because it started on Tuesday.
We are going to talk about choosing a name for your business. This is such a fun topic to talk about because we get to be creative and think outside the box and think about all the things that we want our business to do for other people. So what's the first thing that we need to do, Kara?
Well, we need to dream and figure out what it is that we want people to feel when they interact with us. So what is your business name? It conveys not only what you're doing, but also the feeling that your customer is going to get. So you've got to, like, when you think about your name, you've got to start thinking about all of the branding and all of the things. So like, because off of your name will come your colors and your fonts and all the things that people associate with you. So you have to make sure that you pick a good one because you don't want to have to change it later.
Right. Do you want to talk about how we came up with Creative Business Builders?
Sure.
Go for it.
So
you are the creativity behind our wonderful business that we have here.
So one of the really important things to do with your business name is it needs to tell what you do in some way. So like I have a paint business, and so the word palette is in my business name. Well, with Creative Business Builders, we wanted people to know, what do? We help creatives build business. So that's exactly what we named it, Creative Business Builders. There's no doubt when you listen to our name, what it is that we do for people. And so really, you just want to get that. You don't want to get all frou-frou with your name. Can I say that? It needs to have more value to the customer than necessarily sentimental value for you.
Yeah, that's going to hurt some people. That's going to hurt those because people love to have that story behind their name, but that's not always. We say this with all the love in our heart. It's not always the best route to take when you're naming your business.
Yep. And and in saying that, you can have, like, I have my daughter's name in my paint party business, but that's it. I don't have anything else. It's just, I have Kinsley's Creative Palette. I needed people to know like what it is that I really do and teach people to paint. So painting is the number one. So whatever it is that you're doing somehow, and it doesn't, you don't have to come out and say that exact thing, because some of you are going to do sewing and vinyl and sign making and all the things, and that's fine. But somehow you've got to find a way with your name to convey what your business does.
And that's where the creative juices get to go flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next thing when you're picking out your name is a little more logical. It's a little more down to earth. It's a little more my speed. Is you have to make sure nobody else is using your name.
Yep.
You can't. Let me say this. Let me figure out how to say this. Whenever you're picking your name, if somebody else is using your name on social media, it's going to become confusing to other people. So if your name is XYZ Business and there's already another XYZ Business out there, whenever you tell people to go search you, what's the odds that they're going to find that other business and just be flat out confused? So I know it's going to be nearly impossible to find no other business that has the same name as you, but try to make yourself unique.
Yep. And one of the things I was going to say, I struggle with, I know this sounds terrible because I'm the creative side here, but I struggle with names. So like a lot of times, like those fun challenge names or whatever it is, I'll ask other people, like do a poll, ask your friends, like, hey, You could do a Facebook post. I'm going to start a new business. This is what I'm going to do. Here's a word I'd like to incorporate. I need some ideas. And make it fun. Ask other people, because you will be like, my daughter is the one who I will go to her and say, what should I name this? Or what should I, and she's brilliant like that. So there are other people around you that have, like, they can fill in your gaps, like where you're not great, they can be. So lean into that.
Yeah. Shannon is on here with us. She said it was so hard for her to change her business name, but now she loves it. She went from, what was her business name before? Oh, what was it, Shannon?
Wasn't it something with sense?
It was. It was something with sense. It made me, when I saw her business name, it made me think of smells, like she made candles or something like that. And so she didn't do anything with candles. So it was very confusing to the audience that she was trying to make crafts and do DIYs and do chocolate tour and all that kind of creative stuff, but her name didn't match. And now she is Studio Shannon or Shannon Studio, one or the two. I might have it flipped. But now she has changed her name, and that incorporates her name, so it makes it unique. It was Shannon Sense. That's what it was before. And it incorporates her name, but the studio aspect lets you know that she does creative things and she does things with her hand and she does studio work. So yeah. We are so excited that she finally changed her name and we got her new website up and launched. We were so excited to do that.
Well,
I was
going to say, I had to do a name change because when I started my business 10 years ago, I did kids applique clothing. So it was Kinsley's Closet. And when I made the switch to painting, it just didn't fit anymore and it confused people. And that was a really tough transition to make. So my encouragement to you, and this is something we talk about with our members in our group a lot, is you have to lean into where your business is going to go, and where you're thinking your business is going to go is not where your business is going to go. So by having a broad spectrum of, like, Shannon Studio, she can create anything under that. So I would think broad. I wouldn't think narrow.
She said she used to sell scents, so that made sense with her name. But kind of like you, she switched directions because that's what we need to do. Whenever our audience is pulling us one way, we need to lean into that because that's where the money is going to come from. And so she was able to switch directions, and now she's rebranded, and we are loving her new name.
Yes.
The last thing that I want you to do whenever you come up with a name, once you get your artistic name and then you search the interwebs to make sure that nobody has that name, is I want you to go snag all of the things. I want you to go set up a Facebook page with that name. I want you to go set up an Instagram, even if you don't plan on using this stuff. Go set up your Pinterest account. Go set up your TikTok account, because y'all need to be on the lookout for TikTok. I know it might scare you, but keep your eye on TikTok. You need to go set up, you need to go to GoDaddy and go purchase your URL. What are the other things? Instagram, Facebook?
Email.
You need to go snag, go get an email set up, whether it be a Yahoo or a Gmail to get started, or a domain email that comes with your domain. That's what we encourage you to do. So we encourage you to think outside the box, get your name that's gonna encompass what you're doing in a general direction. Then we want you to go search all the social media platforms and make sure that name's not taken. And then if you already have your name, but you haven't done this third step, go do it today. Go set up your Instagram and your Pinterest and your Facebook business page and go buy your domain.
Yes.
On GoDaddy.com. And if you guys have any questions.
I think we have a link for GoDaddy, don't we?
We do. We do have a link. I will pop it in the comments once we end this live video. But we are so excited to be here with you guys today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful. And you guys just put some thought behind your name.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.